Hello, my name is Rafael Ditz. I am a service engineer at SaMASZ. Here is a short video presenting the procedure of connecting the KDD941 STH and preparing it for operation. First, hook up the mower to the lower links of the tractor. Next, hook up the top link. Attach the mower's drive shaft. It is important to adjust the length of the shaft at the shortest point before hooking it up. To do this, measure the distance between the transmission shaft and the tractor shaft and cut this shaft to size. For details on how to cut the shaft, refer to the operator's manual. Next, we connect hydraulic hoses. A mower with conveyors comes with hoses labeled plus and minus. We need to remember that the connection must be made with one tractor section. Attach the ropes to transport latches. Set the hitch to a working height of 50 centimeters from the ground to the pin. Adjust the mowing height using the upper link, i.e. shorten it to reduce the height and lengthen it to increase it. The central gearbox is integrated into the hydraulic pump, which drives the hydraulic system of the conveyors. The drive is then transmitted to the cutter bars via PTO shafts. They come with a built-in friction clutch to protect the cutter bars from damage. The integrated gearbox is another important drive system component. The integrated gearbox drives the tine conditioner and transmits power to the cutter bar. The integrated gearbox comes with a lever to adjust the tine conditioner speed, ranging from 700 RPM to 1000 RPM. Sometimes, when adjusting the speed, we need to gently move the tine conditioner so that the tines mesh correctly. SaMASZ mower gearboxes are equipped with 3 plugs, i.e. the oil filler plug, the inspection plug, and the drain plug. The gearbox oil should be changed after the first 50 hours of operation, and then after every 500 hours of operation, or at least once a year. KDD mowers with a control panel are standard equipped with RPM sensors on the central gearbox main shaft and on the gearbox shaft, integrated under the PTO shaft joint cover. These sensors monitor the transmission RPM. If the revolutions on the shafts of the central gearbox and the integrated gearbox differ significantly, a notification will be displayed in the tractor. This most likely means that the friction clutch is defective. The KDD mower STH model, which I am presenting to you, comes with a tine conditioner fitted with metal flails. Our product range consists of 3 types of flails. These are heavy, swiveling ones mounted on the machines, rubber-mounted rigid flails, and plastic flails. The level of conditioning and adaptation to the current amount of material is adjusted by a shutter. Raising the shutter reduces conditioning intensity and increases the material flow. Lowering the shutter increases conditioning intensity. Mowers equipped with conveyors have a swath guide located on the outside of the machine. This is because when mowing with conveyors, an inner swath guide would block the material flow through the conveyor. A swath guide can be ordered separately. The conditioner comes with a rear guard directing the windrow. When working with the conveyor in the lifted position, this guard must be directed downwards. So that the material coming off the conditioner does not hit the lower conveyor bar. Grease the machine every time before starting your work. The greasing points are marked with a grease gun label, shown here. The KDD mower is equipped with two independent systems, relieving pressure from the left and the right cutter bar. They are regulated by the pressure shown on the manometer. By increasing the pressure, the force with which the mower presses the ground is reduced. By decreasing the pressure, the cutting unit pressure is increased. The KDD mower is equipped with a modern and advanced hydraulic system that meets all customers' requirements. All KDD mower features on the control panel are operated via hydraulic units and electromagnetic coils. SaMASZ mowers with central suspension are fitted with the feature protecting the cutter bar against damage. It is the hydraulic breakaway safety device shown here. If the cutter bar hits an obstacle, the piston rod extends and the oil from the cylinder flows into the upper cylinder and lifts the cutter bar upwards. The chain provides additional safety, as it stops further cylinder extension at the critical moment. This safety feature valve plays a very important role. It is factory preset, and tampering with these component settings can result in voiding the warranty. The mower is equipped with a hydro-pneumatic pressure relief feature. It is operated from the tractor cab. You can also buy your SaMASZ mower with relief springs mounted manually in the mower. Valves are equipped with lifting cylinders used to adjust the cutting unit lowering speed. KDD mowers with control panels are equipped with the headland feature, with which the cutting unit raising height at the headland position is defined using a close-up sensor. Disc mowers with conveyors are equipped with a cylinder used to raise or lower the conveyor. The raising or lowering speed can be adjusted by this bolt. When the conveyor is raised, the ball valve can additionally be mechanically locked to prevent it from falling. A close-up sensor is an additional safety feature that disconnects the conveyor drive after it has been raised. Two-sided KDD mowers are equipped with an independent hydraulic system to drive the conveyors, which consists of a hydraulic pump integrated into the gearbox, oil tank, oil cooler, hydraulic unit that controls the conveyor drive, hydraulic hoses, and motor that drives the conveyor. The oil tank is equipped with a column sensor indicating the oil level and temperature. When the oil level drops, a notification is displayed on the tractor control panel. When operating a mower with conveyors, remember to change the oil in the hydraulic system, as well as the oil filter located under the indicated cap, once a year or every 500 hours. Next, there is the oil cooler designed to cool the oil in the conveyor drive system. The cooler comes with a thermostat that activates the fan when necessary. It is also fitted with a guard preventing dust from getting into the cooler. Next, there is the hydraulic unit. One coil operates the right conveyor, and the other coil operates the left. This unit is also equipped with an overflow valve. When the belt stops, the overflow valve is actuated to let the oil flow back into the tank to avoid conveyor damage. Finally, at the end of the conveyor drive hydraulic system, there are hydraulic motors driving the conveyors. There is a claw coupling at this point between the motor and the conveyor roller, which protects the motor from damage. If a wider or narrower windrow behind the KDD mower is required, the machine can be adjusted in several places. By unscrewing these bolts, as well as from below, the conveyor can be moved freely to the left or right. After loosening the bolts here, the conveyor can be moved slightly backwards. With these two bolts, we can also change the angle of the conveyor in relation to its suspension. If the conveyor is required to throw the material a little higher, the angle can be changed by adjusting this bolt. Cleaning the rollers is important when operating a mower with conveyors. The cleaning operation takes place when the conveyors are running. Pull the levers so that the cleaning element can clean the roller. The arrows next to the lever show the direction in which they must be pulled. When working with conveyors, conveyor belt running must be observed. No bulges at the belt guide are allowed. If you notice any bulges at this point, adjust the belt. The belt is adjusted by means of bolts located at the back and front of the conveyor. If the conveyor belt needs to be replaced, loosen the drive and tensioning roller, loosen these bolts, and unscrew the lower conveyor belt. After replacing the conveyor belt, adjust its position on the tensioning and driving roller. To do this, adjust the belt using the adjustment bolts. For a detailed description of belt replacement and adjustment, please refer to the operator's manual. When starting the machine for the first time, the swath curtain must be unfolded. Attach the swath curtain with fasteners and mount it on the underside with the special straps. Place the swath curtain between the support tube and the pressure strip. When processing a large amount of material, the front cover can be raised by one hole. Before starting your work, lower the side cover. Now, let's move on to the KDD STH mower servicing procedures. Connect the electric cable to the 3-pin tractor socket. Check the fuses before starting.
bezpieczniki.
Connect and attach the control panel to the tractor window using the suction cup.
I montujemy pulpit sterujący do szyby w ciągniku za pomocą przystawki.
Now, let's concentrate on the KDD mower control panel. Turn on the control panel. It will display a short error code indicating the mower has completed a sensor test. The mower is set in its transport position. Now use the hydraulic system lever on the tractor to pull down hydraulic cylinders. Pull the ropes to unlock the latches and unfold the machine. Lower the cutting units so that the mower automatically goes into working position. The control panel has switched to the headland feature. This function is used to stop the floating units while driving on headlands. Supply pressure from the tractor and, when necessary, lock the cutting units at the appropriate height. The KDD mower makes it possible to mow with a single working unit. To do this, lock one cutting unit and lower the other one to the ground by activating the floating function on the tractor. If two cutter bars are to be used, simply disengage the lock, and the mower will automatically return to the working position. Now, let's focus on setting the hydraulic pressure relief system. It can be adjusted on both the left and the right side. Press the sync button to adjust it simultaneously. At this point, we apply pressure to the left cutter bar. The control panel shows 118 bar. To equalize the pressure, press the sync button. You can check the current pressure by pressing the P button. To check the shaft speed, press the up arrow. W1 is the main shaft, W2 is the left shaft, and W3 is the right shaft driving the cutting units. The down arrow shows the current tension on the panel and controller. Press and hold the left arrow to display the date and time. Press the plus and minus buttons to adjust the conveyor belt speed. The RPM value can be set independently on the right and left sides of the mower. In order to mow without the conveyors, just lift them up. To do this, select the lifting function and apply pressure from the tractor in the opposite direction to the way the mower folds. You can then start mowing. Select the work function on the panel. Switch on the floating function. Activate the PTO shaft and gradually increase the tractor's PTO shaft speed until it reaches 1,000 RPM. The controller is programmed in such a way that whenever the PTO shaft speed is too low, the control panel displays an error and the current RPM value. To reset the error message, the speed should be increased to 1,000 RPM. A red LED flashing on the control panel indicates that the pressure in the relief system is too low. If this happens, increase the pressure in the relief system of the left cutting unit. Press the menu button to enter the machine settings, i.e., the maximum pressure of the left cutting unit, the maximum pressure of the right cutting unit, and the minimum pressure at which an error occurs, adjusted by the plus or minus buttons. Press OK to set a control panel function. You can adjust the brightness of the display, red and green LEDs, as well as time and date indications.
Podświetlenia diod zielonych. Czas. I datę.
Press OK to confirm all settings. The control panel also comes with pin lock service functions for service technicians who can check parameters, such as operating time.
Mogą sprawdzić takie parametry, jak na przykład czas pracy. Dziękujemy za uwagę.
Thank you for your attention, and remember to read the operator's manual carefully before starting your work.